beneath an oak that bled instead of grew. Still my tongue, my breath, a horn that's blown anew. Every dawn I wake from wounds that never healed. Golden horn, my grave, my cradle, battlefield. Wolf song howling low inside my rib cage bone. No shield of silence, no eternal throne. I whip my blade against the whetstone sky, training for the war that will not die. Ash and iron, iron and ash. Odin's eye still watching every clash. I fall at dusk, I'm raised before the dawn. Feast tonight, tomorrow, battle drawn. Hear the horn, hear it roar, rising for eternal war. Hear the wolves outside the door. This is what we're fighting for.
We fall, we rise, we fall again. Valhalla's fire runs through the vein. The battle never ends, never ends, till the wolf devours the sun, my friend.
Never ends, never ends.
We drink the gold of dying light. Tomorrow calls another fight. The battle never ends, never ends. To Ragnarok, the sky descends.
My hair with copper wire and old regret. Every scar or wound his body won't forget. Shield made in shadow, blade the storm I command. I write my name in wound sea on this frozen land. Not for glory, glory is just a borrowed name. I fight because tomorrow feeds this endless flame. Brother falls, I catch his axe before it lands. We are the hourglass that pours through Odin's hands. Grain of sand today, tomorrow ground to dust. Sharpen faith like iron, fate's the only rust this war can't eat. So raise the horn and raise the feet. March into the dark where sun and shadow meet. The wolf is chained, but chains grow thin. The sky will crack and let the fire in. We are not warriors waiting for the end. We are the end, rehearsed again, again.
The battle never ends, never ends, till the wolf devours the sun, my friend.
Never ends, never ends.
We drink the gold of dying light. Tomorrow calls another fight. The battle never ends, never ends. To Ragnarok, the sky descends. Till Ragnarok, the sky descends.
Never ends. He doesn't count your kills. He counts your knees.
Did they buckle? Did they hold? That's the only question.
There's a line outside the gate, longer than the eye can trace. Kings and beggars, rich and poor, all wearing the same face. The gatekeeper walks the row and doesn't ask them for their gold. Doesn't ask how many stories that the killing count has told. He walks past men with muscles built like mountains, thick and grand. Sends them to a different hall, a softer, quieter land. Not cause they were weak in body, not cause their arms were small, but something in their eyes have flinched, and flinching says it all. Not the gold, not the size, not the name,
not the name,
not the beauty, not the fame, just the moment when it counts. Did you stand or did you bounce?
Did you bounce? Did you bounce?
He's not checking wealth or blood,
not the number that you stood,
just the one thing gold can't buy.
The moment that you look death in the eye. Courage is the only ticket through this door. Not your name, not your kingdom, not your score. He'll pass the strongest warrior standing in the line. If his knees once shook when it was time to stand and shine, he'll pull the smallest soldier
watched the prince turn back who never lost a single fight. His hands were steady but his heart had run before the light. Then I watched a farmer boy who barely held the blade walk right through the gate because he never once betrayed the promise that he made himself in the middle of the fray. That his fear could scream all day but his feet were gonna stay. So don't ask me for my trophies, don't ask me for my gold. Ask me if I shook the day my story had to be told. I'll tell you straight, I shook like every man who's ever bled, but my knees remember standing even when I wished I was dead.
Wished I was dead.
That's the only receipt the skaters ever wanted to see. Not what I did, but who I chose to be.
Not the strongest hand that's ever held a blade, not the loudest name that history has made. Just the quiet moment no one else could see, when fear stood at the door and courage held the key. Courage is the only ticket through this door. Not your name, not your kingdom, not your score. He'll pass the strongest warrior standing in the line, if his knees once shook when it was time to stand and shine. He'll pull the smallest soldier from the back, if his spine stayed straight beneath the whole world's attack. Courage is the only ticket through this door, and gold has never opened it before.
Never opened it.
Never opened it.
Never opened it.
Never opened it. He doesn't count your kills, he counts your knees.
Did they buckle? No.
The gate opens.
The spear before I heard the sound arrive. Fell in the mud that no longer cared if I'd survive. The battle raging somewhere far above my head. World going quiet the way it does before you're dead. Then I saw wings, not crows, not carrion, not decay. A shadow made of golden steel cutting through the gray. She knelt beside me, lifted up my broken chin, said, warrior, your story's only just begin.
Chosen, not forgotten, not just bones.
Not just bones.
Lifted off these bloody stones. Odin's eyes found my name,
written in the battle's flame. Battle's flame, battle's flame, battle's flame.
Valkyrie's hand upon my chest. This is not my final rest.
Rising past the smoke and pain, I hear the golden halls refrain.
Chosen by the one night king, carried on her wings, out of blood and into everything. Not every soldier hears the raven's call, but tonight I'm walking through Valhalla's hall. Valhalla's hall, Valhalla's hall.
I died a nameless man in mud and rain. I rise reborn, I rise again.
Chosen by the one night king, carried on her wings. This is the gift that dying brings.
I've walked 1,000 fields of dead and fallen men. Most just close their eyes and never rise again. But you fought until your fingers lost their grip. You held the line when every other soldier slipped. Odin doesn't want the strongest arm alone. He wants the heart that wouldn't leave his brothers on their own. I didn't fight for gold, I didn't fight for fame. I fought because my brothers called and screamed my name. I guess that's what the old king saw in me. Not the killer, just the one who wouldn't flee. So lift me up, Valkyrie, through the smoke and flame. I'm ready now to hear the golden halls refrain. Not the strongest blade that's chosen here, not the loudest voice, not the least of fear. Just a heart that stayed when it could have run. That's the warrior Odin calls his son.
Chosen on her wings, out of blood and into everything. Not every soldier hears the raven's call, but tonight I'm walking through Valhalla's hall. Valhalla's hall, Valhalla's hall.
I died a nameless man in mud and rain. I rise reborn, I rise again.
Chosen by the one-eyed king, carried on her wings. This is the gift that dying bring, 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 bring. Chosen, carried, risen.
Not one man's war, not one man's grave. The North doesn't fall quiet, it falls together. Loud, 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 loud. They counted us this morning, said the numbers don't add right. 10 of them for everyone still breathing in this fight. Our scouts came back with faces pale with words they couldn't say, but not one shield along this line has turned to walk away. This ain't about the outcome that the counting says is true. This is about the only thing this frozen land ever knew. That we don't measure winning by who's standing at the end. We measure it by how much of ourselves we didn't bend. 10 to 1, we hold the shore.
We're not counting anymore.
Victory ain't who walks away, it's how much the North made them pay.
Made them pay, made them pay.
Shield to shield, line to line, every one of us by design. Not for one man's hollow fame, for the only home we'll ever claim.
This is the North's last stand, and we won't count the cost. Victory isn't measured by the battle that we lost. It's measured by the price we make the enemy pay today. It's measured by the ground we didn't give away.
Didn't give away.
They'll win the field, they'll take the shore, they'll take the land, but they'll remember every single northern hand. This is the North's last stand, and we won't count the cost.
Some victories are written by
the ones who never lost.
I stood beside my brother and my father in this line. Watch the enemy count us, watch their confidence align with numbers that meant nothing once the shields began to sing. Cause they were counting soldiers, we were counting everything that this frozen ground had taught us. Generations deep and true, numbers lose to people who had nothing left to lose. Let the histories remember it as a defeat or fall. Let them write the numbers plain and simple on the wall. The numbers can't record the way we stood here side by side. Can't record the people who would rather die than run and hide. So let them take the field tomorrow, let them take the name. Tonight the North stood together and that stays the same. Not one hero, not one name to save, just the people standing at a shared grave. Numbers write the outcome cold and plain, but courage writes the story that remains.
This is the North's last stand, and we won't count the cost. Victory isn't measured by the battle that we lost. It's measured by the price we make the enemy pay today. It's measured by the ground we didn't give away.
Didn't give away.
They'll win the field, they'll take the shore, they'll take the land, but they'll remember every single northern hand. This is the North's last stand, and we won't
and again. We rise, we fall, we rise again. Yeah. Sunrise in Valhalla, I'm back on my feet. Yesterday's death is today's heartbeat. Grab the axe, grab the shield, grab the scar on my chest. There's no rest for the ones who were built for the test. We die before breakfast, we die before dark. Then we drink from the horn and we laugh at the mark. Cause tomorrow it opens the same bloody door, and we walk through it laughing, we're asking for more. Asking for more. Asking for more. Asking for more. The same punishment, this is the gift that we earned. Every fall is a fire that keeps getting burned. Into steel, into sharper, into harder, into more. We don't train for a battle, we train for the war.
So swing till the sun goes down in the red. Swing till we're counted among the dead. Then rise with the dawn like we never fell. Cause Ragnarok's coming and we know it well. Every day we die, every day we rise, sharpening the storm underneath these skies. This ain't the end, this is training for the end. We don't break, we don't rest, we don't bend. In my hand, every warrior I lift, I already understand. This ain't the finish, this is only the drill. Odin ain't building an army to sit still. Every clash of the steel in this hall built for war is a rehearsal for the day when the sky splits its floor. Fenrir is coming, the serpents awake, so we bleed here for practice. There's no time for a break.
No time for a break. Every scream, every fall, every horn that we blow is a promise we're keeping for the fire below. When the giants march forward and the heavens turn black, we won't flinch, we've died 1,000 times, we don't look back.
Not a war we survive, a war we prepare, not a wound that we fear, a wound that we wear. Fall 1,000 times, rise 1,000 more. We were never meant to rest, we were built for the war.
Again and again,
Ragnarok
is coming.
we'll be ready.